Hello, lovely learners. Welcome back to A Life Learned. So, considering the heaviness of last week's video, I thought it might be fun to just do a little story time. I haven't done one of those in a long time, actually, years. So, I thought I'd summarize the two most memorable, we'll call them memorable and kind of scary, calls that I ever did when I was working for a call center. When I was in university, in my early 20s, I was, well, we'll say fortunate at the time because I really needed a job. Fortunate to get picked out of some random resumes to partake or to get hired, excuse me, at the call center at my university. Specifically like calling alumni. So it wasn't the worst of call centers because I wasn't just like cold calling random people. I was specifically calling alumni, but they can be very entitled people. So, you know, there were some interesting calls, and there's plenty of people like bashing me and attacking me because I was making the call like somehow I wanted to. Nope, just, you know, need food and stuff, so gotta do the work thing. Yeah, that was before everything about my life spiraled to hell and my disabilities just, you know, compounded. But anyway, on to the fun part. So one call in particular, we'll start with the, I guess, more positive one. A guy was really positive and like happy to hear from me, and he expressed that he had a really good time at Western overall, and like appreciated his general experience, but he was never going to donate to them because when he was, I can't remember what year he said he was in, but in his earlier years of university, he somehow conflicted with a bunch of rich jocks who decided to tie him to a cement block and throw him over the bridge into the river. Yeah, so it was one of those situations of, oh wow, okay, yes, I guess I can respect why you don't want to give, but thank you so much for your time. And it was just really contrasting how positive he felt about the school, but how much he was just like, I'm not donating because, sorry, I didn't explain that. The specifics were that Western handled it very poorly, and they didn't really hold the jocks accountable because they were rich, and so their parents just kind of paid off the situation. So he was like, because I'm really unhappy with how the school handled that, and you know, no one was held accountable, I don't want to support them. And so I was just like, okay, can't argue there. Another one, which, I don't know, I guess it's just, like, it's funny to think of in retrospect and when you're outside of the situation, but during it, it's just like, is this really happening? I called someone, and you know, the routine is, hello, my name is Rebecca, I'm a student calling from the University of Western Ontario, may I please speak with such and such, you know, fill in the blank. It was a script that, you know, they'd pop in the name with each call. And so I asked for a female name, but a man had answered. And he says, I can't remember the exact wording, but it's basically what he said was, no, she's not available right now. I have her tied up in the closet. What does your script say to say now? Or what does your script tell you to say now? And I'm just like, you're joking, right, sir? And he's just like, nope, not joking. Got her tied up in a closet right now. What does your script say to say now? I was just like, it doesn't really indicate what to say. You're joking, right, sir? And he's just like, nope. And I don't even remember how it ended. I just had to be like, okay, well, I guess we'll call back another time. And I hung up, and then I like told my manager, I was like, should we follow up on that or something? I don't remember like if they did or what, but you know, I directed it to my manager because it was kind of scary, and it's just like, but if he wasn't joking, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was just one of those moments of, I have no idea how to respond right now. So anyway, those are just my two most memorable calls that I got, although there was plenty of others, I just can't remember, because they didn't quite strike my memory the way those ones did. If you've ever worked at a call center or had to interact with customers over the phone and you have a funny story to tell, please, please do share it down in the comments below. And if you've just ever worked at a call center in general, you can relate to the drudgery that it could be. Feel free to share about that as well. And as always, do join me again next week or sometime soon where I try again to share a little something I've learned or experienced in life.